Welcome students. I am Mr. Simanchal Panda, going to start the class for complexation and protein binding from pharmaceutics. Before we start the class, we have to know about certain terms. First one is known as complexation. Complexation is a coordination complex is the product of a Lewis acid base reaction in which neutral molecules or anions called ligands bond to a central metal atom or ion by coordinate covalent bond. Here in the diagram we have seen that there are some coordinate bondings has been done in between the central molecule. They will make a coordinate bond with the central atom. So the coordination complex is the product of a Lewis acid base reaction in which neutral molecules or anions called as ligands bond to central metal atom or ion by coordinate covalent bond. The nature of ligand. The simple ligands include water, ammonia and chloride ions. What are these have got in the common is active ion pairs of electrons in the outer energy level. These are used to form coordinate bond with the metal ion. Here we can see that the nitrogen chlorine, in the nitrogen they are attached with hydrogen ions, and in the chlorine we can see the negativity is increased with the valent electrons. In the water molecule we have seen oxygen is bound with water molecule, there is sharing of electron take place, and in the outer we can see hydrogen having the positive ion that make the bonding with outer orbit of electron of oxygen, and they will form the all ligands are ion pair donors. We can see here the ions are being donated by the oxygen or nitrogen or the chlorine, and those are shared by the hydrogen having the positive ions. All ligands are lone pair donors. In other words, all ligands function as Lewis bases. So the ligand we can see that uh, they are known as the Lewis base, and here in the water oxygen along with the hydrogen. Next we are going to the next slide. A ligand is an ion or neutral molecule that bonds to a central metal atom or ion. Here a central molecule that is being done with a color violet, we can see that one, and that is the central atom, and ligand act as a Lewis base as it is the electron donor. We have seen in the early that the oxygen, nitrogen and chlorine, those are here are example of electron donor, and these are the Lewis base. Ligand act as Lewis base, that is the electron donors, and the central metals they bond to act as Lewis acid, that is the electron acceptors. Here we can example as the central atom that can share some electrons, and the hydrogens will get attached with the other molecule and they will share the electron. Here we take the example, we can see here uh, 6 valents are there in which hydronium ions are getting attached and they are making the complex formation, and these are known as the ligand which is donating the electrons. So certain examples are there like cobalt 3 complex containing 6 ammonia ligands which are monodentate. Within a ligand, the atom that is directly bonded to the metal ion or atom is called as donor atom. We can see here that the electron is being donated by this cobalt, and hydronium ions are getting attached, that is the metal ion, we can see the cobalt ion. A coordinate covalent bond is a covalent bond in which one atom, that is the donor atom, supplies both electrons. If the coordinate complex carry a net charge, the complex is called complex ion. Here we can see that cobalt is getting making a covalent bond with ammonia, and the chlorine 3 is making the salt. So the hexamine cobalt chloride is an example of coordinate complex. If the coordinate complex carries a net charge, the complex is called as the complex ion. The compounds that contain a coordination complex are called coordination compound. Here it is an example of coordination compound, as we can see that the compound that contain a coordinate complex, so the coordinate number is the number of donor atoms bonded to central metal atom. Here the central metal atom is a cobalt, and we can see that number of donor atoms are, we can see the nitrogen are here, then 1 2 3 4 5 6 nitrogen ions are making the coordinate bonding. So coordinate number is the 6. There are different types of coordinate compound. This can be identified as Lewis base or ligand, Lewis acid or metal ion, then that is the donor atom, coordination number. There are certain examples we can see here in the following coordination complex, that is Ag NH2. Here Ag is acting as the central metal ion. Here the zinc with the cyanide will act as the zinc as the central molecule. Here the nickel, in the next example, nickel act as the central molecule, and here the platinum is acting as the central molecule, that is making the coordinate bond with chlorine. With the nickel there is some ammonium ions, so with the valence of 6 we can say that will make the coordinate bonding. So here we can see the Lewis bases central metal ions are zinc, nickel, platinum, nickel, etc. So there are Lewis bases, Lewis acid or metal ions, donor atom. Coordinate number can be known from the sharing of electrons. There are different importance of complexation. First one is that one complexation occurs, the physical and chemical property of the complexing species are altered. These properties include solubility, stability, partitioning, energy, absorption and emission, and conductance of the drug. Drug complexation can lead to beneficial property such as enhanced aqueous solubility, for example theophylline complexation with ethylene diamine to form aminophylline, and the stability, that is for example inclusion complex of liable drugs with cyclodextrin. Here we know that complexation play a very important role. During that complexation there are solubilities are enhanced. We can make the stability of the drug to be get enhanced. We have seen that the aqueous solubility with theophylline is enhanced by making different complexation with ethylene diamine, and we can see that the drugs which are not stable in the outside environment are well stable with the inclusion complexation like the cyclodextrin. The cyclodextrins are the starch like compound, starch derivative. They are present as the alpha, beta and gamma depending upon the number of glucose ion present in the molecule. The starch is it is a bucket like structure, cyclodextrin, in which inside it is lipophilic in nature and outside it is hydrophilic in nature. So drug can be entrapped in between the cyclodextrin and it can enhance the stability as well as the solubility of molecule. The importance of complexation. Complexation also aid in the optimization of delivery system, that is some ion exchange regimes, and affect the distribution in the body after systemic administration as a result of protein binding. In some instances, the complexation also can lead to poor solubility or decreased absorption of drugs in the body. Aqueous solubility of the tetracycline decreases substantially when it complexes with the calcium ions, and co-administration of some drug with antacid decrease the absorption in the gastrointestinal tract. Drug complexation with the hydrophilic compounds also can be enhanced excretions. Here we have given some importance of complexation. First one is that complexation can aid in the optimization of delivery system. We have seen some examples like novel drug delivery as ion exchange regime, in which drugs are entrapped with the ion exchange method, and the distribution of the drug uh, in the body after systemic administration as a result of protein binding. So these are affecting and these are enhancing the bioavailability. In some instance, we can see that complexation can lead to poor solubility or to decrease the absorption of the drug in the body. And sometime, for example, we have taken the tetracycline. Tetracycline is the drug which generally make the complex with the calcium ion. So when the tetracycline is taken, these bind to our bones, as these are having the calcium concentration more. So the effectiveness of tetracycline decrease, along with it will take the calcium content from our body. So generally, and sometime what happen, if you are taking the antacids and these are generally having the calcium ion or the metal ions, so tetracycline make complexation with the calcium and decrease its own effectiveness. So the drug complexation with the hydrophilic compounds can also enhance the excretions. For example, if you are taking any kind of drug, those are BCS class 2 drug, and by complexation it has been coming to class 1 type of drug, BCS class 1 drug. And sometime what happened, this class 1 drug, if those are highly soluble in the water along with the highly soluble in the lipophilic phase, so at the fast at which it will get absorbed, there is chances of faster excretion from our body. So again we can see that complex can alter the pharmacological activity of the agent by inhibiting interaction with the receptor. As we have seen, the drug whenever making complex the coordinate bonding with another molecule, we can see that the once the complex is formed, uh, it will not interact as it was interacting with the drug and receptor. The receptor may not recognize, so there is chances of less pharmacological activity after forming the complex. Complexation of ligand with a substrate molecule can occur as a result of coordinate covalent bond or one or more of the following non-covalent interaction. That may be the van der Waals forces, dipolar forces, electrostatic forces, hydrogen bonding, charge transfer, hydrophobic interactions. So during that complexation, there may be some chemical changes occurs, and that may lead to change in efficacy of the drug. So ligands may be of that ammonia which has single pair of electrons. A basic group for bonding with metal ion is called unidentate ligand. Bidentate means there are two basic groups, for example ethylene diamine. See, we can see here there is a bidentate ligand that is given, and there are some 6 monodentate ligands, those are attached here. So depending upon that, there may be bidentate or there may be unidentate or there may be multidentate ligands. Ligands are nothing but the Lewis molecules which can have the ability to share their electron pairs. So here we have taken the example of ETA, that is known as the ethylene diamine tetraacetic acid, has total 6 points, 4:2, and that is the oxygen and the nitrogen is of 2. for attachment of metal ions. So the multidentate or the polydentates are ligands with multiple binding sites. Here we can see that there is a metal that can bind with oxygen molecule that is present outside and nitrogen molecule. They will make a coordinate bond, and as there is the multiple number of dents are formed, coordinate bonds are formed, these are known as the polydentate ligands. The example is the EDTA. This is the one hexadentate. As we can see here, they can bind with the 6 number of covalent bonds. Molecular structure that may be linear. For example, oxygen here, it was linear. Then trigonal, that is for the BCl3, and B is the central with the chlorine, it will make the coordinate bond. The tetrahedral, those with 4 different spatial arrangement with one central molecule, they will form the bonding. The square planar we can see here, then bipyramidal, octahedral. So depending upon the molecules or atoms are being attached with the metal ion to form the complex, the hydral number changes. Chelation is the formation of presence of 2 or more separate coordinate bonds between a polydentate. Multiple bonded are known as the polydentate ligand and a single central atom. So two geometric forms are there. One is the cis isomer 2 like ligand are adjacent. For example, alcohol dehydrogenase enzyme that contains zinc, trans isomer 2 like ligand are opposite each other. Example, vitamin B12 and hemiproteins. So here we can see some example. There is a zinc molecule though with the ethanol, and NAD analogues are present. Alcohol dehydrogenase uses two molecular tools to perform its reaction on ethanol. The first is a zinc atom which is used to hold and position the alcoholic group on the ethanol. The second is the large NAD cofactor that is constructed using the vitamin niacin, which actually performs the reaction. So the chelation with the complexation take place here. Cis and trans, there are two different spatial arrangement of the molecule. We can see the green one which are as the positioning as the cis, and another as a spatial arrangement as the trans form. So molecular arrangement is same, but in the spatial space they are changing their positions. So these isomers are cis and trans molecules. So there are different type of the chelates. Here the EDTA example has been given. Ethylene diamine ligands bind to a central metal ion with two different bonds. It has been shown here a metal ion as the M and two different ending of the EDTA, that is a nitrogen ending, will make a covalent bonding with the metal ions. So natural occurring chelates are chlorophylls, hemoglobin, albumin. Hemoglobin, we know that it is a ferrous atom that will combine with the globulin, that is the protein molecule, to form the complex. These are the natural chelates. So organic molecular complex consists of constituent held together by weak force of the donor acceptor type or by hydrogen bonding. There are certain examples are there, like this disulfiram, chlorothiazole, tolnafilate, charge transfer complex, quinhydrone of salicylic acid, quinhydrone complex, butane picrate, caffeine gentisic acid complex, used generally for the chewable tablet formulation, different polymer complexes. So organic molecular complexes are like the reaction of dimethyl aniline and 2,4,6 nitroanisole. So different temperature, there is some comparison. Molar complex or organic coordination compound in hot temperature it form of salt and complexation. In the cold temperature secondary valence bond take place. In case of hot temperature primary valence bonding take place. In cold temperature weak donor acceptor, whereas in the hot temperature it is a charge transfer. So organic molecular complexes are of these following types, and in the next class we will study more about the complexation. Thank you.